We make decisions every single day. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed, our lives are a series of choices. Some are small, like what to have for breakfast. Do we go for something healthy, like oatmeal and fruit? Or do we indulge in a more decadent option, like pancakes with syrup? Others are life-changing, like accepting a new job or choosing a life partner. These decisions can set the course for our future, influencing our happiness, success, and overall well-being. And then there are the decisions that shape our society, like who we elect to represent us in government. These choices impact not just our lives, but the lives of millions of others, determining policies and laws that affect our communities and our world. No matter the scale, the process of making a choice can feel overwhelming. The sheer number of options available to us can be paralyzing, leading to decision fatigue and stress. We're bombarded with information, influenced by emotions, and often unsure of the right path. The constant influx of data from news, social media, and other sources can make it difficult to discern what is truly important. But what if we could approach decision-making with the same rigor and clarity we apply to understanding the universe? Imagine if we could dissect our choices with the precision of a scientist, analyzing each variable and outcome. That's where science comes in. By applying scientific principles to our decision-making processes, we can make more informed and rational choices. By understanding how our brains work, the biases we harbor, and the impact of stress on our choices, we can become savvier decision-makers. Neuroscience and psychology offer insights into the mechanisms behind our decisions, revealing how factors like cognitive biases and emotional states influence our choices. This essay will explore evidence-based strategies to help you navigate the complex world of choices, from the coffee shop to the voting booth. We'll delve into techniques like decision trees, cost-benefit analysis, and the importance of taking breaks to clear your mind. Because in a world of infinite possibilities, the power to choose wisely is an invaluable asset. By honing our decision-making skills, we can lead more fulfilling lives, make a positive impact on society, and face the future with confidence and clarity. Imagine your brain as a bustling metropolis. Just like a city, it's filled with different districts, each with its own unique function and purpose. The streets are alive with activity, and every corner is buzzing with energy. This is the landscape of your mind, where countless decisions are made every day. Different regions light up with activity as you weigh the pros and cons of a decision. Each area of the brain has a role to play, from processing information to generating emotions. It's a complex network, constantly working to help you navigate the world. At the heart of this process lies the prefrontal cortex, the executive center responsible for planning, reasoning, and impulse control. This part of the brain is like the city's mayor, making sure everything runs smoothly and efficiently. It helps you set goals, make plans, and control your impulses. But the prefrontal cortex isn't alone. It works in tandem with other parts of the brain, forming a collaborative network. Just like a city council, these regions come together to discuss and deliberate on the best course of action. It's in constant communication with the limbic system, the emotional hub of the brain. The limbic system is like the city's cultural district, rich with feelings and experiences. It adds color and depth to your decisions, making them more than just logical calculations. When faced with a choice, the limbic system floods our system with feelings, fear, excitement, anxiety. These emotions are like the city's vibrant festivals, bringing energy and intensity to the decision-making process. These emotions, while powerful, can sometimes cloud our judgment. Just as a city can be overwhelmed by a sudden influx of activity, our minds can be swayed by strong emotions, leading to decisions that may not always be in our best interest. Neuroscience reveals that decision-making is a delicate dance between logic and emotion. It's a balancing act, much like a city balancing its budget and resources. Both logic and emotion have their place, and understanding their interplay is crucial for making sound choices. Understanding this interplay is crucial for making sound choices. By recognizing the roles that different parts of the brain play, we can better navigate the complexities of decision-making. It's like having a map of the city, helping us find our way through the maze of options. If we let our emotions run wild, we risk making impulsive decisions we later regret. Just as a city can suffer from poor planning, our lives can be disrupted by hasty choices. It's important to take a step back and consider the long-term consequences. On the other hand, ignoring our gut feelings entirely can lead to choices that lack fulfillment. Just as a city needs its cultural district to thrive, we need our emotions to feel truly satisfied with our decisions. It's about finding a balance between the two. The key is to find a balance, allowing both logic and emotion to inform our decisions. By doing so, we can make choices that are not only rational but also deeply fulfilling. It's like creating a harmonious city where every district works together to create a vibrant, thriving community. We like to think of ourselves as rational beings, but the truth is, emotions play a powerful role in our decision-making. Think about a time you made a choice based purely on gut feeling. Did it turn out well, or did you end up with buyer's remorse? Research shows that when we're emotionally charged, our brains prioritize immediate gratification over long-term consequences. This explains why we might splurge on a shopping spree when feeling down or make a rash decision when angry. Emotions are not inherently bad. They provide valuable information about our values and priorities. However, it's crucial to be aware of how emotions can sway our choices, especially when dealing with high-stakes decisions. By learning to recognize and regulate our emotional responses, we can prevent feelings from hijacking our better judgment. This allows us to make choices aligned with our long-term goals, not just our immediate desires. Section 4. Beware the bias. How mental shortcuts can lead us astray. Our brains are wired for efficiency. To simplify the decision-making process, we rely on mental shortcuts called cognitive biases. These biases are like pre-programmed responses that help us make quick judgments in complex situations. While efficient, cognitive biases can lead to systematic errors in our thinking. For example, confirmation bias causes us to seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs, while ignoring evidence that contradicts them. Another common bias is the availability heuristic, where we overestimate the likelihood of events that are easily recalled, often due to their vividness or emotional impact. This can lead to irrational fears and skewed perceptions of risk. Understanding common cognitive biases is crucial for making sound decisions. By recognizing these mental shortcuts, we can challenge our assumptions, seek out diverse perspectives, and make more objective choices. Section 5. Stress and decisions. Why a calm mind chooses better. Stress is an inevitable part of life. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed, we are constantly bombarded with stressors. These can range from minor inconveniences like traffic jams and long lines at the grocery store to major life events such as job changes, financial difficulties, and health issues. But when it comes to decision-making, stress can be a major saboteur. It clouds our judgment, making it difficult to see the bigger picture and consider all possible options. Instead, we become fixated on the immediate problem, often overlooking important details and potential solutions. When we're stressed, our bodies release a surge of hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones are part of our body's natural response to danger, preparing us to either fight or flee from the threat. While this response can be life-saving in certain situations, it can be detrimental when it comes to making thoughtful decisions. This triggers a fight-or-flight response, diverting resources away from the prefrontal cortex, the brain region responsible for rational thinking. The prefrontal cortex is crucial for functions such as planning, problem-solving, and impulse control. When it's not operating at full capacity, our ability to think clearly and make sound decisions is compromised. As a result, stress impairs our ability to think clearly, weigh options objectively, and make sound judgments. We may find ourselves second-guessing our choices, feeling overwhelmed by the options, or making hasty decisions without fully considering the consequences. We become more prone to impulsive decisions, risk aversion, and tunnel vision, focusing on immediate threats rather than long-term goals. This can lead to a cycle of poor decision-making where each bad choice creates more stress, further impairing our ability to make good decisions in the future. Chronic stress can have long-lasting effects on our decision-making abilities, leading to a vicious cycle of poor choices and increased anxiety. Over time, this can take a toll on our mental and physical health, affecting our relationships, work performance, and overall quality of life. That's why it's crucial to develop healthy coping mechanisms for managing stress. Techniques such as mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, and regular physical activity can help reduce stress levels and improve our ability to handle difficult situations. By reducing stress levels, we can create the mental space needed for clear-headed decision-making, allowing us to approach challenges with a calm and focused mind. This not only helps us make better decisions, but also improves our overall well-being, enabling us to lead more fulfilling and balanced lives.